I think it's time. Hold up. Let me make sure. Because last time I didn't like how the audio sounded, so I'm not gonna actually switch this around a bit and put this on this mic. Let's see. Damn, is this mic not even plugged in? Hold on. I am tripping. That's why. That's why I defaulted to this, because I didn't have it plugged in. Let's see. This. Yep, there it is. Okay. Everything makes sense now. The mic just wasn't plugged in anymore. Ah. There we go. And now everything sounds a lot better. Also, what's going on, guys? This is AD, and I'm back with more Unicorn Overlord. Last time, we pretty much did a lot of recruiting, did a lot of side quests. We got Fedokia, we got Amalia from the Coliseum, um, and then I think we also got, what's her name, Rhaenys, who was up here, and we actually conquered all of this. We have a liberation quest right here. We also, I think we got a guy named Jeremy. No, we already had Jeremy, but oops, wrong one. Let's see. I think his name might be Jerome. Yeah, Jerome. um, and we're protecting his area as well. Yeah, we did a lot of good stuff in the last stream. This one might be a little bit more of a focused one where we go through some of the library. Might do some of the rapport conversations, and then we'll do the liberation quest and the main quest. So we have quite a bit to go through, but you know it's just to fill it out. So let's start with the Feverith Archive. We'll go through some of the events. Champion of the Colosseum. Elaine arrives at the Colosseum in hopes of climbing its ranks and earning the chance to face Amalia, its champion, who he seeks to recruit into the Liberation's ranks. Amalia merely laughs in the face of his bold challenge. Oops. Damn. Let me go back. Elaine, having won the right to challenge Amalia in the Colosseum, meets with her in the antechamber. There, she notes that she may actually have to try in the battle ahead and walks off. As Elaine triumphs over Amalia in battle, a strange aura takes hold of her, and she proclaims that Elaine will witness the pinnacle of swordsmanship. By all appearances, she seems to have transformed into a different person entirely. Elaine defeats the transformed Amalia, who then proclaims that the consummate blade is at last upon them, before ultimately returning to her old self. Upon being brought back to her senses, Amalia speaks of her swordsman ancestor, his lust for power, and the curse he left upon his descendants. Having been freed from his grasp, she thanks Elaine and joins the liberation ranks as promised. So can we look at that? Amalia's ancestor, the unparalleled warrior with a manic thirst for combat. In his quest for an heir, he took on many wives and trained his children to the point of death, an act which led his grieving wives to curse him for all time. Due to the curse, he was doomed to never sire a son again. but he then learned a mystic art, which let him possess his descendants. After his defeat to Elaine while inhabiting Amalia's body, his soul vanished for the rest of eternity. Okay, so he's not even coming back anymore. I want a little bit more about that, though. Follow desecration. Elaine and the others reach the Forest of Thorns, only to find the town at its edge deserted. Learning its citizens were slaughtered to create an undead army, the Liberation sets out to put an end to Baltro's wicked necromancy. Oops. As Alcina reminisces over the past, Baltro appears and interrupts her. She then complains about how his magic of control was lifted and tells him to stay away from her vessel Eltalind. However, Baltro simply laughs as Alcina leaves. Immobilized by Baltro's curse, Elaine finds himself in immense danger, but is saved by Alcina. After revealing the truth about the magic of control, she claims she won't let anyone lay a hand on her vessel and tells them to meet her at Nesterian, Bowman of the Setting Sun. Elaine and Lex find Galadmir, former bodyguard to the Ternos, staring at Eltalind from the bushes. Seeking to atone for her failure during Zenora's invasion, Galadmir asks to join the Liberation in secret for the coming battle. Claiming victory in battle, Galadmir is reunited with Eltalind and enters her service once again. Elaine is confused by Eltalind's warm reception to her failed guard, yet realizes the misunderstanding and welcomes Galadmir to the Liberation. The battle for Voryaton. Voryaton Citadel stands under the watchful eye of Relinor, descendant to the Rosalind herself. When Zenora invaded, Relinor risked her life to ensure Rosalind made it to safety, but upon their awaited reunion, draws her blade upon her former master. Freed from Zenora's magic of control, Relinor repents for turning her blade against Rosalind, who thanks the knight for protecting her, both her and Eltalind. Moved to the verge of tears, Relinor then agrees to re-enter Rosalind's service. Let me raise the chair a little bit. Okay. Tempest of White. Upon entering upon first stepping into the snowy plains, Lex is attacked by a wolf bestial, who he cuts down in self-defense. A young girl then attempts to claim vengeance for the fallen bestial, but soon flees, leaving behind nothing more than a pendant. Elaine and the others follow the girl, who introduces herself as Unifi, and save her from a pack of bestials. A massive lion bestial named Mordard then appears and tells Unifi that Bestoritza is under attack. Unifi is worried for Ramona, the leader of their resistance group, and her adoptive mother, but she calms down when Mordard emphasizes the need for her composure. Together, the group then heads forth to defend the bestial capital. The Zenoran General Elgor, personal attendant to Raymond, tasked Conrad not only with reclaiming the ancient city of Bestoritza, but also with finding a radiant blue gemstone. Later, Conrad expresses his ire at being ordered around by a commoner. After defeating Conrad in battle, Elaine attempts to dispel the magical control, exerting its influence over a berserk bestial. He then learns that Zenora has attacked the city in search of a blue gemstone, currently in Ramona's possession. Elaine and the others meet Ramona, who tells them about the Bastorius' blue. I don't know why I keep saying Bastorius, but I know why, but all the words kind of sound the same. A brilliant azure stone that serves as the symbol of a bestial king. The Liberation then sets north into the tundra in search of the Bastorius blue. Damn. This is going to be a tough read, especially with it being 1:46 at night. Ferocious loyalty. After a fox bestial by the name of Dinah blames Elaine for the kidnapping of her men, Unifi steps in and helps clear up the misunderstanding. The group then receives word that Zenora is making for the town that's meant to be under Dinah's care. Together with the Liberation's forces, Dinah saves her subordinate Ruri before Zenora could take him away. Ruri then explains that Zenora is attempting to capture as many Bestrels as they can, and the group sets off to defeat the remaining enemies. Though the Liberation managed to repel Zenora from Vostokgora town, they soon discovered that half the resident Bestrels had been captured. Furious at this news, Dinah asks to join the war march herself. Legacy of the Lion Kings. Elaine and the Liberation traverse the tundra in search of the Bastorius Blue, only to happen upon an outfit of Zenoran soldiers amidst the snow. Surprised to find the enemy where even Bestrels dared not to set foot, Elaine deploys for battle. A Zenoran general by the name of Deborah, having been stationed in the tundra for no clear reason, hears word of the Liberation's approach and orders her army to intercept them under cover of the raging blizzard. Victorious in battle, Elaine and the others reach the cave where the Bastorius Blue is hidden. However, after Elgor appears and steals the stone, Mordred is driven berserk and Yennefer's pendant starts to glow with the mystical light. Mordred, driven by Ryman's magic, is then rendered unconscious by Yennefer's pendant. Amidst his slumber, memories of his past begin to return. Ramona reveals that she had found both Yennefer and Mordred collapsed on a battlefield 8 years prior, and neither remember anything before that. Elaine then decides he'll retrieve the Bastorius Blue, defeat Ryman, and see the Bestral nation restored at last. To resist or to you. At a Bastorius refugee camp, Elaine meets a Bestral named Bertrand, who seeks his help in stopping a fellow Bestral, Govil, from waging war against Zenora. However, Elaine avoids providing an immediate answer to the man's plea. In a camp of wounded Bastorius soldiers, Elaine meets a Bestral named Govil, who seeks his help in defeating another Bestral, Bertrand, and then waging war against Zenora. However, Elaine avoids providing an immediate answer to this man's plea. The middle path. Elaine decides to ally with neither Bertrand or Govil and determines that the only way to make the two reconcile the differences is through a show of force. Elaine succeeds in showing Bertrand and Govil the foolishness in fighting each other instead of their common enemy. Defeated, both Bestral warriors pledge to march together for the liberation. Snowbound King. Having claimed the Bastorius Blue for himself, Raymond espouses his belief that humans should be ruling the land, not Bestrals. He then receives word of Liberation's advance and deploys to battle, confident that he'll emerge victorious. Defeated in battle by the Liberation, Raymond reveals that the Bastorius Blue grants his wielder the strength to rule Bestrals by controlling their minds. Mordred then seeks to throw him in the town Gaul, but Raymond escapes under the cover of magic. A fleeting dream. Hold up. Excuse me. There's gonna be a lot of reading. As Raymond flees, Elgor appears and explains that he's prepared to take a boat then to the capital. Prepared a boat to take them to the capital. But as Raymond turns his back, Elgor runs him through and reveals that he was actually one of the very same Bestrals which Raymond so deeply despised. Elaine and the others catch up with Raymond, only to find the man slain and the Bastorius Blue gone. They then wonder if Elgor might somehow be responsible before setting forth to battle the Zenoran forces which bar their path. Defeated, Elgor reveals himself as a rat Bestral who craved the power of the Bastorius Blue and shares the location of documents on Zenora's berserk magic. As he perishes, he speaks of his dream of creating a land where his kind could live in peace. According to the documents, the Bastorius Blue not only bears the power to manipulate Bestral minds, but also that to transform humans into Bestral. Hearing this, Mordred realized the truth of his own past and asks that the documents be destroyed. This is where Mordred realizes he was actually once human. Mordred prepares to sneak off on his own, but is stopped by Yennefer, who says that she'll most likely underwent a similar transformation he did, and that she thinks of him as family. Moved by her kindness, Mordred vows to march on at her side. Kingdom of Gordonia. Elaine and the others come across Lou, a cat bestial, in search of his adoptive father, Mustin, who runs an orphanage in the area. Hoping to borrow his key to the orphanage, they then find Lou under attack by a group of mercenaries and rescue him. After successfully sneaking into the orphanage, Elaine and Unify find Beaumont planning to sell the children of the orphanage into slavery. Though spotted by Beaumont, the pair then escape and then decide they can let this evil go unpunished. Beaumont, having fled Cornea and the Zenoran army after his defeat to the Liberation, has only recently established his new business venture in Bastorius. Panicked and with nowhere left to run, he prepares to deploy for battle. The Liberation manages to both halt the ship containing the bestial orphans and stop Beaumont from fleeing. The man tries to take Mustin hostage, but is foiled by Yana, and admonished by Batiste, the defeated Beaumont finally surrenders. The bestial orphans and their adoptive father Mustin are both freed, and the latter joyously reunites with Lou. With the utmost gratitude to Elaine, he pledges to keep the orphanage running for the sake of any child who needs it. The battle for Solvaquad. The Liberation's forces make their way towards the fortified city of Solvaquad, which now lies under the control of the Rock Rats. Hearing this, Bryce decides his weary band will make their final stand here and now. Nina's appeal. After Bryce and the Rock Rats are defeated, Nina insists that her former companions are honorable and begs that they be treated leniently. The fate then rests in Elaine's hands. The Faithless Knight. Having reached Scarlet's homeland of Albion, Elaine and Scarlet discover Rhaenys, who tell them that an anti-Zenora resistant. God damn it! I was so close to the bottom too. Okay. Having reached Scarlet's homeland of Albion, Elaine and Scarlet discover Rhaenys, who tells them that an anti-Zenora resistance movement is active in Albion. Hearing this, the Liberation sets forth to join the battle. Elsewhere, the Zenoran commander Bradley catches wind of the Liberation's arrival and orders his men to intercept. Bradley then mockingly notes what a shame it would be to cut down his Cornian countrymen. Defeated by the Liberation in battle, Bradley claims there would be no place for him in a world not torn apart by war and violence. Though proud to have fought valiantly, he regrets not seeing Valimor's dream come to fruition. He then breathes his last. After claiming victory in the battle, Elaine again meets with Rhaenys, whose wounds had healed thanks to Scarlet's magic. Learning Zenora had dispatched a squadron to slay her allies in the nearby abbey, Rhaenys vows to assist in the coming fight. Shield to the Sacred. The Zenoran squadron begins their assault on Amber Abbey in an attempt to defeat Rhaenys' allies and put a stop to the resistance once and for all, an aim which Elaine and the Liberation move to immediately intercept. Claiming victory in battle, Rhaenys is relieved that her allies are safe, and seeing how quickly Scarlet has grown, is overcome with intense emotion and laments her absence. Rhaenys then decides to join the Liberation's march herself. Faded Flower. Scarlet is dismayed to find the road to the garden she loved as a young girl blocked, but is reunited with a winged childhood friend of hers named Umeris. They then speak fondly of the garden and decide to return there together. Once again in the garden, Umeris draws her sword and demands that Elaine hand over Scarlet. But Elaine deftly repels Umeris' blade, and she then runs off, leaving Scarlet to wonder about her betrayal. The Zenoran commander Holdo scolds Umeris for failing to capture Scarlet and warns her that his promise has been revoked. Umeris then pleads for a second chance and proposes a pincer attack on the Liberation's forces. Scarlet speaks to the defeated Umeris once again in the garden and invites her to join the Liberation as a show of their friendship. Moved by this display of immense kindness, Umeris tearfully accepts. Yep, so we also got her as well. While it is assumed that the Pontifex is leading Albion's forces, Galerius previously proclaimed that the man is dead. As Elaine reveals that Scarlet is the Pontifex's daughter, he decides they must confirm if the Pontifex lives before doing anything else. With the scouts returned, Elaine learns that the Pontifex has rarely been seen, citing illness as the reason. Still, conflict seems avoidable, and the group sets forth to secure the nearby bridgehead for their impending march on Bisphane Basilica. So that's probably where we're going next. got the battle for Largon. For the safety of his people, the ruling Lord Jerome of Largon Citadel is surrendered to Zenura without even the slightest resistance. When word arrives of the liberation's advance on the city, he prepares to fight as a show of loyalty to Zenura. Defeated by the liberation in battle, Jerome accepts his fate and asks only that his people be provided for after his death. In the end, his life rests in Elaine's hands, and he lives. Battle for Paestum. The group arrives at the walled city of Paestum, ruled by the divine Heaven's Wing Knights, and far removed from the capital of Albion. The knight in the command of the city states that they have no wish for liberation and demands to be left alone. Defeated and gravely wounded in battle, Bodokia speaks of the troubles he's faced since Zenura's invasion of Paestum. After Scarlet realizes she'd met him before, the man's fate lies in Elaine's hands. All of them are living right now, so they're cool. Unicorn and Maiden. Having arrived at the altar upon which the rite of the covenant must be performed, Rosalind issues a stern reminder that the two participants must be devoted to each other or suffer a horrible fate. Elaine arrives once again at the altar, determined to grant the ring of the maiden to his chosen counterpart. Chosen partner in the rite of the covenant. Okay. And then we got 5 left. Or 4. Yeah, 5 left. Damn. We're about at the end. The story is, I'm not reading this. Though still ruled by a council of bestial leaders. I will read this. Damn, I guess I won't read that. Though still ruled by a council of bestials for the time being, the people of Bestiria now wait for the crowning of a new king who will unite all of bestial bloodlines under a single banner. Okay. These are just all the factions. Not really anything new besides that one. Cornea. You got Elaine. Sol Draga. We reclaimed Laura Hall. Elheim we reclaimed. And then we reclaimed Bastorius. So pretty deep stuff. Gerard, the Cornian king of 2 generations past, his reign saw constant conflict with Drakenhold. Amidst a fierce battle which he took to the field himself, he stepped in front of a poisoned arrow intended for Alcina and perished. And we got Bryce from Drakenhold. Sven. Kurt. Amalia. Okay. Dillian. During his fledgling days as a knight, he was discovered by Relinor and enlisted in the Royal Guard. Due to his shy nature, he tends to be a man of few words and has always been particularly nervous around Rosalind. Ultland. And we got Galadmir and Relinor. I think all of this is cool. Even it's just the characters for real. We still got a couple of angels. Huh. So they got upgrades. They got promoted. The guy who set fire to the forest. Alcina. Conrad. There's still some people who I don't know. What? I mean, I guess. All of that stuff is like, all right. I mean, we could have went through it all, but Bestrels. Ring of the Unicorn. Yeah, all of that is like to me at the moment. Eliza and Melisandre. Is this really what this stuff's supposed to taste like? Is something wrong, Liza? I've never seen someone grimace while enjoying a nice cup of tea. That's just a thing, actually. You mind trying a sip for me? I've barely ever had it before, to be honest. Got no idea if I even made it right. And where exactly did you get these leaves? This is one of the finest varieties in all of Fevre. Magellan gave them to me. Said that we were some kind of payment for a job of his. Pretty sure he didn't know what to do with them either, though. Let's try it then. Ugh, how horribly bitter. How long did you steep this for, Eliza? I don't know, a few hours maybe. What? Ew. I figured it better be better strong. So, well, that explains it. Here, allow me to brew a proper cup for you. Feels weird having a noble lady make me tea like this. Isn't this the kind of stuff you have servants for? Colm does tend to prepare it for me, yes, but I'm more than capable of doing it on my own. See, doesn't this look far more elegant than the murky stew you served me earlier? Maybe, but looks aren't everything. It's gotta taste good too. It will, I guarantee you that. Now drink up. Yeah, this is just water. I suppose it is a bit weak. Yet again, I find myself unable to escape Colm's all-consuming shadow. I'll have to ask him to make something nice for us later to apologize for wasting your leaves. Damn. I do want to do some of these, but like I realize how much of like how many of them there are. Like, yeah. And there's only like, jeez, man. And a lot of it is really a lane. Though I do appreciate some of these that are like, you know, other characters. I'll actually, I'll actually do this one. Ren, what's the vacant look for? I'm just thinking about some of these scars. Got more than I realized while Baltar had his hooks in me. Though considering how long that lasted, I'm just glad I walked away with all of my limbs. Do they hurt? The scars, that is. One does, sometimes. But when I got dragging you down from that tree, you climbed all the way up, but got too scared to make it back to solid ground. You're never going to stop teasing me for that, are you? We were kids, Ren. Yep, and we both ended up falling on our faces. Just glad you were okay. Only because you shielded me from the impact. All our lives, you put yourself in harm's way for me. Taking my fair share of scars for it, too. But you're always the one cleaning up my mess. That has nothing to do with it. Listen, Ren, I'm sick and tired of you never thinking about yourself. Every time you go running off, it hurts. Bad. But you know what hurts even more? The thought of you suffering out there all alone. Do you even realize how awful it felt looking for you? For all I knew, you were gone forever. And if you were, well, I'd never have forgiven you for leaving me, or myself for letting it happen. Been a while since I've seen you cry like this. I know an apology can't quite make up for what I did, but I'm sorry. And hey, we promised we'd stick together from now on, right? Like words mean anything to you. I know you'll just leave me again the first chance you get. Damn. I don't know if I actually saw this one. I know I saw that one. Huh. Damn. I'm kind of concerned because I want to do all of them, but I don't know how, doing multiple women would do this route. So I'll just come back to them. I don't wanna fuck it up. After reading that, he can only have one person. I don't know how this game is gonna end. Let me just say that.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold. Much obliged. Be waiting.
Got a keen eye on ya. My wares won't disappoint. Your coins.
I'll come back. Yeah, it's been about 30 minutes. I think we've done enough reading. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take care of Citron Pool, and then we'll go and do the main quest.
earn my keep. Incoming! Not gonna win this one.
What? This is so insane. That's a lot better. Let's see how this goes.
Nice try. I'll start. I was worried there. In a world of
Oh, that worked.
I'll snap his legs.
One more push.
This is for you.
Let's get moving.
Damn.
No stopping us.
Take care of yourself. Stand beside us once more.
Need that.
Wasn't even work. I can't wait for my next fight. Not doing so great. I've seen better days.
Okay.
Thus begins my sacred mission.
Not doing so great. To the skies! At your service. Understood.
A prayer for sound, I understand. My feathers stand on end.
That might be a good combination. Or maybe not. I gotta see how this plays out.
In my sights.
Now! Careful now!
Can you match me?
Behind me!
Yep, okay, so that's the
Faster
75.
than the wind. Now my fury.
You're
I've seen better days.
Oh, you bastard.
My wings are yours.
Let's do it like that. I didn't mean to remove that, but okay.
Face me and be cut down.
We shall prevail.
What?
The Fae protect us.
Stay alert. Eyes forward. Tis for you.
Yeah. Beast it.
Onward. I beseech you. Yield to me. Those who defy me.
Damn.
Stay alert.
I'll restore you. To the offensive. Make manifest your will.
Better keep this going. I could use some healing.
Judgment is nigh.
No match. Take strength.
Now!
The end is nigh.
I shall never cross. Rest in infinite slumber.
I've seen better days.
I'll not greet you yet, my son.
I didn't think it was gonna do that.
I could use some healing. You'd better run.
Legitimately didn't think it was gonna do that. But it makes sense.
Barely worth my time. No mercy. Dead and buried. Nowhere is too far. At once. Just let me fight already.
There is time yet to claim victory.
You're nothing. We'll see how tough they are. On it. Face me and be cut down. I have to catch my breath. At your service. Stand ready. Heading to ground.
For the rock rats.
This is more than I deserve. Yep. I'll protect you all.
Better.
Have some of this!
Don't go dying on me.
Fear not!
I got you. Damn it.
They won't know what hit 'em.
Too weak!
One more push.
Clouds above!
Man.
Don't go dying on me! Thunder! Flame!
We had no choice.
Just leave it to Lex.
Quite simple. The fruits of providence are sweet indeed. Salvation is upon us. I always believed this day would come. Ah, bless the Father above. No goat milk. What a goat said.
Welcome to my humble May the Do let me know if you require assistance. I hope you Welcome to my humble store. Look around as much as you please. May the Father... Welcome to my humble store. Look around as much as you please.
I gotta go hunting for goats. Moonlight shield, okay. I guess I'll go ahead and start that mission.
Father Senatio, what word of His Holiness?
My sincerest apologies, Lord Nigel. I know your journey here has been a long one. But His Holiness has sequestered himself in the oratory and sternly refuses all who seek an audience.
Such has been the case for months on end. Respectfully, Father, the faithful grow more worried for his well-being with every passing day.
I too am concerned, yet we can only pray for his eventual return. Just as he unceasingly prays for the state of this tormented world.
So I shall. Very well. We may discuss the matter of an audience at a later time. Even a passing glimpse of His Holiness would set my mind at ease. And yet...
A word, Sir Nigel.
A sacred guard, hmm? What is it?
We've a report from a congregant residing in Burberry. It would seem the rebel army has amassed their forces in the region.
So the day of reckoning is finally upon us.
The Heaven's Wing Knights make ready for battle. You are to mobilize without delay, and see that the rebels are stopped before they ever cross the Valley Shallow.
Understood. Today, I shall at last ease the worries that so burden His Holiness.
Allow me to reiterate our aim in this battle, Your Highness. We seek to capture the Fort Kings Rock to the west. And in order to reach it, we must first pass over Valley Shadow Bridge. Somehow I doubt they'll just let us cross, though. Then we've little choice but to claim it as our own. Now come, a crucial struggle awaits. 'Tis utter sacrilege to imperil the safety of our hallowed land. Onward, men, and may the word of the unicorn direct your march.
Always up for a fight.
Thus begins my sacred mission.
My atonement beckons.
Let me at him.
What is our strategy? Begin the march.
May the heavens guide us. It shall be done.
Your call. Gotcha. Let me hit something. Heading out.
I'm up. Easy.
I shall never yield. We mustn't stop here. For Drakenhold.
I'll need to study this further.
The heavens beckon.
No matter what.
By the star's guidance.
I shall never yield. Onward for Prince Ludwig. By a knight's honor. We mobilize at
Mere
once.
scratches shall not best
A
me.
key position. Whatever you need. I'm off.
Judgment is nigh. My eternal thanks, O Heavenly Father. I understand.
Finally! They never stood a chance.
What is our strategy? Whatever you need. We mobilize at once.
You've need of my wisdom.
Yeah?
How might I aid you?
Your call.
Time to earn my keep. Just let me fight already. So? We'll see how tough they are. Oh, so?
On it. Smart.
What is our strategy? Begin the march.
We'll see how tough they
Whatever
are.
I can. As swift as possible. point being scared.
Damn. Damn.
Allow me to aid you. For Bastorius!
Not scared of you.
I can help.
You'll have my aid.
Have my magic.
They're mine.
I'll back you up. Want more? Sorry about that. Got more?
You're gonna burn!
Happy with that?
I'm done with you! Thought you could beat me?
Me lose?
Wow, that's insane, actually. This is the best chance? What is this, bro? Like, who? How? I don't even want to see it.
Are you impressed yet?
Have I always held such potential?
I've been better. Gotcha.
Want some of this? You see that?
Eyes up.
For Drakenhold. Don't resent me for this.
I'm here.
And thus I arrive.
Your call.
A prayer for sound judgment. It shall be done.
Just let me fight already.
I'm up. Sure.
Let's see what you got. On it. Smart.
I shall never yield. Onward, for Prince Ludwig. Whatever you need.
Gotcha.
Do what you wish with our soldiers, O knight. I beg you, lay not a finger on this faithful of on the faithful of this humble town. You needn't worry, we would never inflict the atrocity of war on innocent civilians. I claim we've no choice but to trust. Pray, take this if you need further persuasion.
So?
Yeah? Heading back.
Source.
Let's dance. Allow me to aid you. For Bastorius.
One of the many benefits of old age.
For the rock rats. I'll run you through.
Almost isn't.
Through undying effort.
Bit of cheese for the old rat.
We'll see how tough they are. Yep.
Let me at him. Need something?
So?
To the skies!
Order must be preserved. I rise to any challenge. It shall be done.
Nowhere is too far. Understood.
Allow me. What now?
Death summons you. What is our strategy? We mobilize at once.
Quickly now!
Yeah? Easy. On your toes. Good idea.
A rousing success.
Finally! See, Chloe?
I hope Scarlet sees this.
Let me hit something. Heading out.
No mercy. Victory is ours.
My wings are yours. I take my leave.
Just let me fight already. Good choice.
We'll see how tough they are.
Thus begins my sacred mission.
So?
They won't escape. Loud and clear.
A prayer for sound judgment. To the firmament.
Ready for anything. We're done here. Quickly now. Done in a sec. I'm up. Sure. Easy enough.
I'm unstoppable.
Please, we'll give you anything you want. All I ask is that you not harm our citizens. I assure you, sir, you never so much as think of it. Very well, priestess. Place my faith in those words, and give you this as a symbol of my trust. By the way, you had best keep an eye out if you're planning to cross the Valley Shadow. Linger too long and that catapult will crush your bones into dust.
Your call.
Our
See ya.
spirits are high.
At your service.
Yeah? I'm up.
All ours.
Nowhere is too far. At once.
You don't stand a chance. We're courting. Want some of this?
Damn.
To the stars and beyond. Show me what you got.
You see that, Magellan?
Yeah? Heading over.
May the heavens guide us. It shall be done.
Mine now.
We'll see how tough they are.
Need something? Easy. On your toes. Right.
Well, moving out.
Face me and be cut down.
Come then!
You got more for me?
You're nothing. It seems you've misjudged me. I stand ready. Understood. I'm here.
Twill surely be of use.
At your service.
So? Uh-huh.
I shall never yield.
I won't hold you back.
Whatever you need. Begin the march.
This might hurt.
Your orders? Very well.
Words will do us little good.
I'm strong. Hey, my coat's shinier.
How might I aid you? I understand.
I'll run you through.
If you want me, then have me.
Ready for anything.
Damn. I was hoping to get the yield the other way.
Stay down. Give me something good.
Allow me. A brisk flight.
For Drakenhold. We mustn't stop here.
Yeah. You don't stand a chance. Enjoy that!
We'll see how tough they are. On it.
I'll run you through.
In service of the crown.
Better take stock. Want some of this?
You'd better run. Never stood a chance. So?
Oh, this is a hack.
Don't even think about messing with me.
I'll make her dream a reality.
Not good. Just need a little healing. Done in a sec.
What next?
I'm hurting, boss.
Nowhere is too far.
Just let me fight already.
Made it.
What would you have me do?
My wings are yours. I understand.
So?
I'm up. Heading over. Need something?
Whatever I can. An astute strategy.
At your service.
They won't escape. Got it. Just tell me what to do. Loud and clear. Well, moving out. Out of my way. Ignorant fool.
I would expect nothing less.
Looks like the place.
Your orders? It was never in doubt. I rise to any challenge. Very well. Allow me. It shall be done.
Let devotion shine through.
I stand ready. Nowhere is too far.
Just tell me what to do. Loud and clear.
Just let me fight already. Yep.
Must we submit to senseless bloodshed?
Screw it. Doesn't matter.
We march on. I may want to staunch this as swift as possible. Moving out. I've secured the area.
Warnby Town. You're not here to hurt us, are you? Wouldn't touch a hair on your head, I promise. Sorry for scaring you, kid. I confess you don't appear to be our enemy. We're offering what aid we can, should you simply agree to leave in peace.
Let's see just how in His Highness's
A product of my devotion.
I shall surpass Ludwig.
I blossom ever brighter.
Yeah? Sure.
What is our strategy? By a knight's honor. Your faith shall not be missed. Whatever you need.
So?
We'll see how tough they are.
So?
Just let me fight already.
May the heavens guide us.
They won't escape. I'm feeling quite faint. An astute strategy. Just tell me what to do. Got it.
I rise to any challenge.
I've struck upon quite the find. Perhaps we should as swift as possible.
Show me what you got.
I'll take that.
Bet that
I'm being very reckless right now, I know, but
not good. Easy.
We may need this. Barely any effort.
Our next move is equally vital.
Allow me. Very well.
By a knight's honor.
Well?
bro, you are
Just tell me
broke.
what to do. They won't escape.
You've done admirably indeed to wither our salt. If this is as far as your tenacity shall take you, prepare to face me.
Whatever you need. We mobilize at once.
Well? They won't escape.
I'll cut clean through.
I shall never yield.
Let me help you. I gotcha. I've got you.
You arrive before Nigel, holy defender of the Palavian Orthodoxy. While the breath of life still flows through me, you'll not cross this point. The rebel commander and lost Prince of Cornea, should the wind's whispers be believed. Today, we learn if you've truly been cut from the fabric of kings.
It's him. I'm certain of it.
Turn back, girl, or you shall suffer the sacred sting of my blade.
have some fun.
Behind me! He will murder! 'Tis an utter disgrace to be humbled so.
My very life.
Like new.
Pain upon you!
Black as flame.
Cooked.
I must never, in his royal name.
Impressive. I can't fail my sacred mission.
Pretty decent mission.
So, you're the one commanding these rebels. Come forth and claim my head, if you dare. I assure you, it won't be an easy task.
That's enough, Nigel. Lay down your arms.
You know him, Scarlet?
What did you call her?
This is the man who delivered me to Palavia as a child. Him and a trusted few servants, that is.
Then it's truly you. But what are you doing consorting with insurgents?
Do you remember the words my father left me with all those years ago?
I relayed the message myself, yes. It was regarding your sacred mission, to serve as guide and guardian for the Savior who would one day greet Palavia's shores.
Savior? What is he talking about?
Wait. You mean to say the man before me?
Is the same one that my father foresaw. Yes. But it's not out of duty to my lineage that I fight for the liberation. I've joined his cause of my own free will, and I'll do anything in my power to help him see it through.
Then you would see our Savior turn his blade on the very orthodoxy you claim to represent.
I have no quarrel with the Church or its teachings. Yet despite their claims of neutrality, 'tis devout feet filling Zenoiran boots.
Indeed. As ordained by the divine words of His Holiness Pontifex Arant.
Galerius told us the Pontifex is dead.
Blasphemy! I'll not suffer this impious slander.
Then answer me this instead. Why is the Church's army after Scarlet?
They're... what?
Surely one of the Orthodoxy's own knights should know what holy orders are being pursued. Or what machinations are underway inside the Basilica's walls. Another moment here and you'll be surrounded by your alleged allies. Go. Learn the truth for yourself.
Even he doesn't know.
I'll brook no further impediments, Father. I must see His Holiness at once. And I refuse to leave these halls until I'm granted the audience I seek.
If you've come to inform him of your defeat, worry not. I have already made it known. His Holiness is most disappointed in you.
Then allow me to prostrate myself before him and plead for forgiveness.
You forget your station, Sir Nigel. The failure you've brought our sacred name earns you discipline, not clemency.
Then answer me this at least. Is it true that our knights are in pursuit of his daughter?
A libelous rumor, and little more. As you well know, Lady Scarlet was granted hermitage as a young girl, in service of her divine calling. Seeking her out is strictly forbidden, as is even speaking her name.
It was, perhaps.
Halt, Sir Nigel. None may intrude upon the pontifical chambers.
If you've a matter for church hierarchy, you may see it brought before Father Senatio.
A word first. As the guards at his very door, you must surely have beheld his holiness of late. How is he?
Well,
As I expected. A wicked aura lingers in the air, and on this day I shall discover why. What foul stench! 'Tis the putrid scent of death himself!
Motherfucking Baltro.
I see my guards have proven even more worthless than I anticipated.
Away from his holiness, devil! No. Such sacrilege defies the natural order of our very world. Baltro, sorcerer of Zenoira. It was you who murdered him.
Oh, believe what you wish. Though, if the Pontifex were pronounced dead, the man who beset his chambers in a fit of rage would surely be the first and only suspect.
I've heard rumors about you. A foul necromancer who treats corpses as though they were mere playthings. Just as you've done to his holiness.
And how will you explain that, Your dear leader, as cold and lifeless as the very statues you pious fools see fit to worship. You'll be hanged as a heretic for even suggesting it.
Any soul with reason will see you as the true heretic here.
How unfortunate it is to find you here, despite all my warnings to the contrary.
Father Senatio, you knew of this?
There is nothing to know. His Holiness yet lives, and any claims to the contrary are surely the result of a lamentable bout of madness. The humiliation of defeat is harsh indeed, Sir Nigel. Perhaps harsh enough to drive a vile heretic to murder.
What is going on? I need to know more about Baltro more than anything, man. What is happening? I think I want to end it right there. We're getting close to the end, man. This is a good stopping point, though. We'll find out what happens next time. So just stay tuned. Be on the lookout. And thank you for watching.